Ghana Education Service is one of the services in Ghana that takes one step forward, three steps backwards. And I'll tell you why in this video shortly. As you can see, I'm holding my durable TM1 laptop. Our topic for today is lesson notes, and you can call it learner plans or whatever you choose to call it. We are talking about basically the same thing. According to the Code of Conduct for GES staff, every teacher is expected to prepare and submit good lesson notes. But the prepare in the Code of Conduct has not been explained enough. But over the period, this is what has been happening. Ghana Education Service prints or procures lesson notebooks and supply to our local education offices like the district, metropolitan, municipal education offices, and then they share it to us. We are expected to prepare the lesson notes or learner plans manually. Manually here means you use your blue ink pen and write in the lesson notebooks. Then how do you submit it? You write for the week. By Monday or even the Friday before the new week begins, your note is ready. You have given it to the headmaster to vet. Or Monday when you come to school, you submit that hard copy notebook. Then the headmaster looks through it to see if it meets the standard expected and it also meets the needs of the learners you are going to teach, and then we approve of it. But as we have changed the curriculum, one of the key things that we are looking at is digital literacy. We want digital literacy to reflect in our practice as teachers and in our instructions. We want our learners to grasp the concept right from the onset. And also, our teacher unions, especially during that COVID time, saw the need for us to have durable computers as teachers to facilitate our work. So they went to our employer and then they had an agreement to procure for us laptops that would aid our work, starting from the preparation of learner plans or lesson notes to the delivery and even assessment of same. So they went into an agreement with our employer and they made the lesson preparation and submission flexible. Here, flexible means you can prepare it electronically. You pick your laptop, then you type your lesson notes, you prepare your lesson notes or learner plan on it. And then you can also have it typed and then you have it printed. That's how you want to prepare it. And thirdly, you can also get access to the lesson notebooks. You use your pen and then you write. How is it expected to be submitted? It can be submitted or given to your supervisor through electronic means. For example, through WhatsApp, through email, or any website that is constructed to provide that service. Currently, there's a web-based application that helps teachers to submit their lesson notes and then their head teachers will vet and give them feedback. Then you can also have it printed and then you bring the hard copy to your supervisor or your head teacher and to be vetted for you. And lastly, when all this one fails, then you can go for the manually handwritten one. But what is currently happening? When you look at the agreement that has been made by our teacher union and our employer, the first one indicated was electronic wiring. If that one is not possible, you go for the printed hard copy. In case the situations around your school, your headmaster and yourself is not making this one also possible before you settle on handwritten one. But unfortunately, most of our directors are expecting or are pushing and forcing teachers to go for the third option. Here we are talking about digital literacy in our instructions and our mode of delivery, but we do not want to encourage teachers to use their durable TM1 laptop that they have paid for to prepare lessons or to deliver lessons. We are going for handwritten one. And what is the reason for them rejecting the printed one? They claim we are downloading them from the internet or buying them from people who have already prepared it. And according to them, some of these notes do not meet the expected standard or do not meet the local needs of the learners in our classroom. That's why they are rejecting them. But here's the funny part of it. Some of our colleagues download these notes or procure them from people who have already prepared them. They just copy the exact thing, or they don't even copy full, because the electronic prepared one has more space to cover more details, but the handwritten one has few details. So they copy the ones that can go into the manual notes, they submit it and it's accepted. The same content. But when it is printed, they say no, you don't have to print it. If you print it, it becomes invalid. And I don't understand the reasoning behind that personally. These same people who are rejecting these notes, they have been sourcing examination questions from vendors. There are examination contractors that set these questions and print for their teachers, their students in their districts. So if it is not good to procure already prepared materials, teaching resources, why are they procuring assessment items from contractors and preventing teachers from procuring from these same people who have prepared lesson notes? Is that not hypocrisy? So it looks as if we make a progress with one step forward and then we move back in time 2 steps backwards. They are not ready to adopt assistive AI or technologies that help the teacher to reduce the teacher's workload. Already, some of us have 75, 80, 60 students in our class, and we are exhausted because of the number of students we have, large class sizes. Our financial issues are also over the roof, and we are not finding it easy at all. So instead of them reducing the workload on us so that we can focus on what is most important, that is the delivery, mastering the learner plan that we have procured, and then delivering, they say no, we should prepare it by ourselves. It's good when you have the chance to prepare it yourself. Sometimes give you some leverage. But it is also very much possible that someone who has done a good job with the lesson note that you have bought from, you just sit, read, master, prepare the appropriate and necessary TLMs, and deliver, and your lesson will be successful. We have seen this. I have been a goal coach, a program that was run in my school for a year. They brought manuals. I only read the manual, go there and deliver. They have provided us with resources, and it goes well. USAID Learning, that supported early grade reading, they came with their own manual, and they ensure fidelity of implementation, where you read and make sure you see exactly what's in the book with minimal input. And after their 3 years or how many years of implementation, we saw results. So it means it is possible for a teacher to deliver a lesson prepared by another person. And there is a way to prepare a lesson that meets the needs of everyone. You know, we all basically pick everything from a national curriculum. So the likelihood of us having similar things is always there. There's a letter from my region currently, and aside from all the things that I mentioned, they mentioned AI. And they said, according to them, AI should be an assistive device that helps you to prepare your notes, but it should not take your own creativity. And I think I supported that. You must make the best input so that it doesn't give you a generic answer. But what am I trying to say in this video? Let's allow teachers to practice the digital literacy as a core competency, that the new curriculum, standard-based curriculum, and the common core curriculum that is being rolled out. Let's allow teachers to practice these things and then support them with the necessary tools and the guidance so that you can succeed. Let's stop this issue of one step forward and 2 steps backwards.